Hello friends, Joe Lynch here from the Logistics Self-Logistics, and I am at day 3 of Manifest, and I'm talking to my friend Rodney. Rodney, please introduce yourself, company, and where you're calling from today.
Hey Joe, well, finally great to meet you, and my name's Rodney Galliano. I'm the owner of Loki 3PL. We're an asset-based 3PL with warehouses in New Jersey, California, a handful of trucks. I provide warehousing and transportation services to my clients.
Very nice, very nice. So one more time on those locations.
New Jersey and California.
E-commerce, what are you doing?
Yeah, so B2B, a lot of containers that are floor loaded that I'm taking in, so a lot of palletized product, and then of course D2C. So we do a lot of pick and pack, small parcel, deliver product to people's doorsteps.
Very nice, very nice. I had lunch with you, and I know you've got a long history in this, and I love what you put together. What have you taken away from Manifest?
I love the energy in the air. I think everyone here is walking with purpose, and ultimately they're trying to highlight what they care about a lot, and I think that's really important. You feel the passion and you feel everyone's drive to highlight what they do 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and sometimes I appreciate that love that people have for what service they're given, what product they're selling, what tech they have, so it's great to see that, and then just meet a ton of people over here. I think I heard today like 6,000 people walking, in this huge space. You have hundreds and hundreds of companies. You meet so many people, and you hear this so much. It's all about all the handshakes that you make, all the people that you meet, and it led me to finally meeting you in person after doing so much virtual.
It's funny. We had a phone call a month and a half ago, and it is nice to get here and actually have lunch. We had lunch together. With friends that you kind of feel like your friends, but you don't know them in person.
It's incredible how that works. You see all these people on LinkedIn, all these influencers, all these people that are talking about all these incredible things, and there's like people that I love their content. I'm like, man, these guys are so smart, so witty. They know the industry so well.
Or they're well edited.
Yeah, they're so creative, and it's tough to be an influencer because you always have to think about new ideas, new stuff that people want to listen to, and it's like educated, the engagement, the entertaining part of it, and then you finally meet them in person, and I think it's funny. A lot of times people look a little different than they do in pictures in the digital world than they do in real life.
My LinkedIn picture is 20 years old. Yeah, I joke about it. I talk a lot, and I just have my editors cut out the dumb stuff I say.
Yeah. Hey, it's good to have a good editing team, that's for sure.
So what does Loki stand for? That's the name of your company, Loki 3PL. What does LOKI mean?
Yeah, so this is a brand new 3PL, and I got so creative with so many names. I had came up with like 10 or 15, and I was like, I could love this name. I could be so passionate about it. And then I Googled it, and there's like 5 or 6 other companies that already did it. So I'm like, thinking like Quality Logistics, spell it koala -ty. My emblem will be a nice koala. And then I'm thinking about all these different animals. So I'm like, of course, using AI. I'm like 10 cutest animals, 10 fastest animals, 10 strongest animals, make it into a 3PL name, a transportation service, a warehousing, and you got some really good, stuff that AI is spitting out, and the slogans are all incredible. And I get excited, the domain's taken, it's all over Google. All right, so then I really couldn't believe how long it took. It took a few days to come up with the name that I loved. I didn't know this, but Nike is like a Greek god.
Yeah.
And you would never think that. And then you think about Nike, and their emblem and their slogan don't really all match together.
Right.
It's a swoosh, just do it, and they're like the best in the game, right? So I started looking at Greek gods. So I'm like Athena, Atlas. So I love those names. I'm like, Atlas, cool. Atlas Logistics, Atlas 3PL, Atlas Warehousing, Atlas Transportation, Atlas Insurance. It's like everything is being new. So I looked for more names, and they're all being used. I land on Loki. And I love Loki for several reasons. I'll tell you 2. First, the meaning behind it. So it was always like the troubled child, the disruptor in the family, kind of looked at like chaos. And I got to be honest, it fits my personality a little bit for people that really know me. And, being authentic and real is so important in this business. I love the idea of being a disruptor in logistics and kind of mitigating all the chaos that happens in logistics. So, the meaning behind it kind of fit so well. I will tell you, there was like a Loki Logistics in like, I think like Singapore or something, but they weren't too big, you know, not too big of a name. And then there was like a Loki like clothing company. I don't know, I might be getting wrong, but like Turkey or something like that. So there wasn't that much Loki out there. And Loki 3PL, SEO centric, kind of, you know, says it all in the name. But ideally, you know, I aspire to grow and become one of the big players out there. And I'll tell you that,
Very nice.
you know, Penske Logistics, Ryder Logistics, they always had logistics behind it, but then they just became Ryder. I'd love to one day get Loki to be recognized as a logistics and just be Loki, you know, just LOKI here on my hat, you know, on the uniforms and everything out there. Absolutely, man.
So who's the sweet spot for you? What kind of customers are you looking for?
You know, I am looking for the brands that are trying to go to market in D2C. They need, you know, a provider that's going to, you know, they submit their orders on their company's website. Orders are entered. It goes through Shopify. All the EDI connections get to my WMS. Ultimately, I am picking, packing, getting tracking numbers out within an hour. You know, I have a communications chat available to my clients, so they're able to tell me when an order needs to be changed in real time before the pickup happens at 3 p.m. You know, FedEx, UPS, people are entering the wrong size, the wrong color. They'll reach out to me. I'm able to fix the order before it gets picked up, and it's pretty much monitored throughout the whole supply chain. And they're able to see that it's on the dock. They're able to see that it's being picked. They're able to see that it got shipped, the tracking number. Provides a really good experience to their consumer. And ultimately, their consumer is my consumer. Their success is my success. And that's the same thing when I think about, you know, your white glove services type of warehousing where it's all palletized stuff. I'm getting containers that are floor loaded. I need to make sure that I'm documenting, taking pictures of it, making sure it's palletized the right way by the right high tide. Things aren't overhanging on the pallets. I am, you know, meeting all the compliances that I need for all the retailers. So all the product that are in retailers, I can fulfill through B2B. All the product that is trying to go D2C to people's doorsteps, you know, I can help with that as well. I think ultimately you're buying into the person and not the company. And, you know, that's what Loki's all about. You're buying into me. I'm extremely passionate. I care a lot about this. I've been doing it for 10 years, worked for a lot of Fortune 500 companies, private companies. And, you know, I'm so thankful that, you know, today I'm here, you know, starting something myself. And I'm excited for
you,
the potential and what's to come, man.
Congrats, Rodney. I look forward to Loki being one of those big names.
Joe, appreciate you.
Thank you so much
so much.
for taking the time, pal.
Absolutely.